Yabila.
Greetings to you and your household. I pray that all is well with you, and of course we're thankful that things are as well as they are. For we know and understand that they can always be worse. I am Yabila, your host. I'm pleased that you're listening in. I welcome you to join me on this journey. This episode is entitled The Black Man and His Music. Who's responsible for rap music's murder culture? And no one can deny the excessive deaths to young black men who are rappers in today's music industry. We witness countless mothers and fathers burying their sons on a regular basis. Siblings bury their brothers, aunts and uncles bury their nephews, and in some cases, young wives bury their young husbands. All who are young victims of this murderous rap music culture. Now the question is, who's responsible for rap music's murder culture? And I don't know if any one person can be blamed for this murderous thing we're witnessing. However, many are greedy and short-sighted enough to have contributed to the violence, the death, and glorified thug life we now witness in real time. And it's happening every day in our black communities. Men like Snoop Dogg, for instance, who used his platform to push drugs, violence, gang life, and the belittling of black women and girls. He channeled the Superfly spirit as he wore his hair in shoulder-length female style and caped himself in long coats over Playboy attire. And sometimes he even carried a cane, which was symbolic of saying, "Bitch, I'll take this stick and beat your ass." Snoop Dogg successfully escaped the death trap and prison sentence set by his music. Others like Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion and Nipsey Hussle and Pop Smoke weren't that fortunate. They took his example. And not only his example, there were others like 50 Cent, just to name two of them. These fallen rappers took the example set for them by the gangster rap pioneers who spit lyrics of death and destruction into rhythmic beats of deception. These unfortunate brothers were led as sheep to the slaughter by Pied Pipers who went before them playing tunes of death. After having escaped the grab of an early grave and settling now into a life of wealth and notoriety that he built on degrading black women and glamorizing gangs and violence, Snoop Dogg has yet to publicly address young rappers and admit the error of his ways. He has yet to own the role he played in creating this current and ongoing rap culture of death. Snoop Dogg has yet to apologize to the black woman and her daughters for telling the world they are no good bitches and hoes, making it easy for artists like Chris Brown to sing a song like "These Hoes Ain't Loyal." Now, not to excuse it, but Chris Brown simply followed the path that was already laid out by those who went before him. Do you honestly think a young man like Chris Brown would have been so comfortable indiscriminately calling black women hoes if it had not been successfully done before? This is the state of the black man and his music. So far, beloved, we have a concise look into the current state of the black man and his music, which has everything to do with the black man and his damaged relationship with his black woman. This is merely a snippet of the entire dialogue created for Black history as a point of reference for black entertainers. Get this dialogue in its entirety on my Patreon. And that's found at patreon.com/Yabila. Again, that is patreon.com/Yabila. And that is spelled YAHBILAH. I look forward to you joining me there. Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, I bid you peace.
Thank you for tuning in to
Moments with Yabila.